Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Angel, and if you're new here, welcome. And if you're not new, well, thank you for coming back. Today I am doing this set here. Full disclosure, this is not exactly how I wanted it to turn out. I had originally thought of using this foil here, and this is where I got my inspiration from, and it didn't turn out. I'm not sure whether it's, well, I think it has to do with my glue that I'm using. So I did buy like a little starter pack, and it came with this foil transfer glue, and it does work. Although I couldn't get it to the design to come off like in one piece. I tried to go for this flower here for the middle design, and it just, there's some designs that you could get away with, maybe not coming out perfect, but this one, yeah, it just didn't look right. I also bought this foil transfer glue from Temu. I tried to read the directions on here. I'm not sure if I'm using it correctly, but it was the same thing. This didn't really work well. I think I'm going to have to break down and buy the Macart brand, which is fine. It's just a bummer because I really wanted to try using this foils, and I recently purchased, a few different designs that I wanted to try, and yeah, it's a bummer that this didn't work. Anyways, I also wanted to use, this is the Mizhsi, or however you pronounce that, the Halloween collection. I did an unboxing video, you can go look that up if you would like, but I wanted to incorporate using these into it, and I didn't swatch the tops of this yet, but like here's just some of the colors that's in there. Obviously I'm using all the colors, except I did make a turquoise, and that was just, I had a turquoise and a white, and I just mixed those up to make that color. And I'm also using this like an off-white or a light beige color for a little, or for some of the little dots there. Yeah, so although it didn't turn out the way I had hoped and wanted, it still turned out okay. So what this is just going to be a watch me work type video, because it's kind of simple. An ombre to the nails, and I'm using a dotting tool obviously for these designs here, and this is just a swirl pattern that I did with a brush obviously, and a couple of the turquoise dots to incorporate the colors. And yeah, so that's about it. And in this case, I did not, let's get rid of that since that's trash. I did not, what am I trying to say? I didn't paint the first coat of these nails like I usually do, an undercoat of a different color. We're just going to go straight in with the ombre, and the way I achieved the ombre is in two coats, and I just did the top of the nail, this lovely chocolate brown. I know it's still summer, But I really was in the mood for a fall set. It's getting a little cooler here at nighttime, and actually you would need a light sweater to go outside at night. So I was just kind of feeling the autumn vibes. Yeah, so the way I ombre is I just do the top and bottom, and I have a nice clean brush, and I'm basically just going to take the top and blend it in with the bottom. Like I said, there's going to be 2 coats here, so you don't have to be super precise. And you do want to wipe off your brush in between coats, or in between nails. And most likely it'll look terrible on your first coat, but it will come together on your second coat. You just want to go in with a very light touch. And I used to be very intimidated with ombres, but once you practice, actually not that hard. And you notice I'm not taking this this color up to the top. I'm taking the top down to the bottom, because this one is a more, how do you say, I don't even know what word I'm trying to use. A more intense kind of shade, I'll say. And I'm trying to just blend here. I don't want it to go up higher. I want to keep the brown up to the top. I'm not exactly crazy over this bottom color here. I don't mind it, but it's definitely, that's a pretty unique kind of shade. One that I'm not sure if I like it or not, but I wanted to give it a chance. So we're going to give that a cure, and then we'll come back and do a second coat of the ombre. Okay, friends, so here's how they're looking after the 2 coats. So I'm actually done with those colors. Put those to the side. And these are the colors that we're going to use next. And they're all the Halloween collection from Mizhsi, or whatever. So I got the 3 oranges there, and some red, and the cream color, and that turquoise. And this part here is just, I'm going to do the dotting of these nails. And I'm actually going to copy this because these 2 are actually different, although subtle. It's just the dots are in a different position. So I'm kind of going to go and do the same pattern just for these nails here, just to make it easier on myself. Okay, so now we're going to go in with our dotting tool. Oh shoot. Got some blending happening here. Alright, I'm just going to have to start over and cure a little bit in between. It's because I'm not using, or I'm just using regular polish, and the regular polish is a bit thinner, of course, so that's okay. It only takes a second. And I actually switched to my smaller size tip here because I'm noticing my dots were a little too big, so. And it is helpful for when you're doing dotting tools, especially like this kind of a design, is to start in the middle instead of on the edge and going around. Start in the middle and like halfway. And look, I already put that too close together, so they were starting to blend. Alright, let's try this again. Oh my gosh. Let's do 10 seconds. I'll look for I'll use this for next time. It really shouldn't be this hard. I promise it's not. Ooh, this one's barely on. She's running out of batteries. I love this turquoise. Alright, that finger's done. Now we're going to move on to this one. This one's a little thinner. They're too close together. Oh well. That's why they are custom made nails. Not one are the same as the other. And now we're going to move into a swirl. Okay. Forgot to do a second coat there. So I had to stir it again. Erase that last swirl. Okay, friends, here's the final look at the nails. I think they turned out okay. I don't know if anyone's ever completely happy with what they do, but I'm kind of bummed that this one does not match this one. In terms of my first nail, I did it much wider, and these are smaller dots. I should have paid attention to that, but I didn't. You live and you learn. Anyways, I think the rest of them turned out okay. Surprisingly, the swirls are kind of even, which is surprising. Anyway, these are totally not my colors. Not really anything I would normally use. So this is to broadening out your horizons and doing something a little different and using different colors that you wouldn't normally use. I think it looks pretty fall-like, and yeah. Well, thank you so much for watching my video, and if you liked it, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more videos like this, and also Temu hauls. I do Temu hauls. And yeah, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when I put out another video. And until the next video, bye!